all right. Welcome, everyone. Let's get some fans installed. Hornet, let me mute this real fast. I have to hear myself. There we go. Don't want to hear myself. Fan me. We have Hornet and Baldy in here. So for the ones that weren't here earlier, we'll see. We do have these fans here, so that's what they look like. I do have a backup power supply just chilling around for special occasions like this, so we can turn these little bad boys on. It's hard to see them here. The coloring, it's kind of washed out white, but they are really bright. I mean, they light up a ton. So that's for the ones that weren't here earlier. That's kind of what they look like. Nothing, well, they are super fancy, I can't lie. So let's crank them off for a minute. We are going to get these things unplugged so we can get them installed. Again, we'll try to turn them on once we get them in the computer case itself. But for the time being, of course, just got to get everything unhooked first. Whoops. So that is if we don't drop stuff first. So. Alright, so there is a ton of wires. These things are ridiculous long here. So we're going to get those out of the way for the moment. Got to get our little box out of the way. And I'm going to have to adjust that camera. I don't know how it got moved. But we are going to adjust it here just a little bit. Actually, you know what? We are going to lower the camera is what we're going to do. So give me just a minute. This may move quite a bit. There we go. Let's get these legs pushed in on this camera real quick. Alright. Now we're a little lower, and even that's actually pretty tall, but we will make it work here tonight. Alright, so get these boxes out of the way real quick. This is like a seriously huge process just to get these in. It really is, but we want to do it right, so that is how it's going to be done. Alright, get these out of the way for the momento. Yes, Charles is here. What's up, Sprint Car? Alright, let me get this power supply out of the way for a moment. Alright, my stash of fans here. We're going to move those out of the way. It's froze for you. Try refreshing. It may be because I was hosting. I should teach you how to computer. It's a little tricky. It can be done. We can teach you. That out. Try. I think I typed that right. Yeah, try refreshing. Let me know if that fixes it. I see it going live for me, so not sure what the issue is. Here we go. Okay. Let's get down here. Obviously, we're going to take these hard drives out. Alrighty. Huh. Can you hear me at all, or is it just that you can't see it? And is it freezing for anybody else? Let me know, because definitely, huh. We may have to look into this issue here. See what might be the problem. This is where it's going to get a little tricky getting these things in here. So we got to get our screws for starters. Put this up here for now. Obviously, we aren't going to be installing the controllers here tonight. Oh, that. What's your download speed? My chair is horrible, by the way. Oh, you're on your phone. Yeah, that would probably be why. We push out a pretty high bit rate. I don't even have access to my mouse to see who that follow was. Ah, oh, a sprint car with the host. Thank you. I had to go back and take a look at that. Oh, I seriously hate getting these little screws out of these little bags. I don't know. You can't even see. I'm getting these screws out right now, but obviously it is out of the camera's range because I want to focus on those. And what did I do, guys, with my little screwdriver here? Check. You might see my head in the stream here in a minute. Because I do not know what I did with my little screwdriver. Aha. Alright, little screwdriver. Never leave home without this thing. Comes in handy. Because we are going to be needing it. So who here thinks we should turn these on here tonight if we get the chance to? At least see kind of what they're going to look like. It'll be the rainbow. It won't be the orange that we're going to do. But it'll at least be a color. Ah, that stinks. Well, you at least came trying. That's all that matters, right? Ugh, I just not want to go in there. Alrighty, that one's in. That one's in, nice and flush. Yes, they are some really small. It's not even the smallest screw I have. As just saw that. I actually have the little fan ones are actually really small, and that's not even the smallest screw I have. They get even smaller than that. I have some somewhere. I don't even know where they're at, to be honest. That are very, very small. So hopefully I don't need to use them tonight, because I really don't want to. This is the struggles of putting a computer together sometimes. Getting back in these little tiny spots. Luckily, you only have to do this usually on one side of the computer. So once I get past this one, we should be good to go. Just a wee bit more. Alrighty. Yeah, if you work on a sprint car, that's pretty much where my work comes in handy, is the fact that I've worked on race cars. So I can get in small little places where it would be very difficult. Luckily, I don't have to work on them anymore. That was time consuming, but this isn't much better. It's definitely with anything, though, that's a pain in the butt. It's worth it in the end. If I don't cut my finger open. Alright, put this little bad boy back in place. Alright, so we got one installed. And again, the cables that come with these are ridiculous long. I mean, it's a good thing. You want them long, you don't want them short. So I'd rather have it too long than too short. So it's good to have that there. So we are going to grab fan number 2. Let's see, we got 6 people, so thanks everybody for tuning in here. We're just getting stuff sorted out here. We just took out the Corsair fans. We're putting in the new thermal take fans. We bought those, and then these came out, and we were like, yeah, we got to have these fans. So definitely, for anyone building a computer out there, well worth it. I recommend these fans. It's all I've ever used, unless they absolutely didn't have a choice or it wasn't for my build. Any build I've ever done for me, or if I've had a choice, I did use thermal take fans. So make sure you check them out. Thermaltake.com. You can go to their premium store, which is where you'll find these fans. So, how's Sprint Car? How is Derek doing right now? Obviously, I came to do my own stream, but how's Derek doing in his race? I know he was starting one when I left. And for AMX, you ready for the 29th when Newegg is going to be building a computer on stream? We'll see. Maybe Mike's sneaking in chat somewhere. Be cool to see if he's ready. I know I talked to him earlier, and he was not quite ready. So hopefully he's getting stuff ready, and we'll be ready to get into that computer and dive right in come stream day. Alright, this screw wants to be a pain. It does not want to go in. That is good. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm kind of curious what all kind of parts they're going to put in this. Obviously, I'm pretty certain they're not going to put any super water cooling in it, like a custom loop. I do expect it to be more of a all-in-one. I don't expect too much on the fancy side of things. But you never know. I could be surprised. And this screw just does not want to go in here. Well, let's see if we can get this one in. For some reason, that screw does not want to go in there. I don't know if you can see where I am, but I'm on the back side here, and that fan is just... The screw, for some reason, does not want to go in. The one back here does, so we'll go ahead and get it in. Alright. I'm assuming we're talking about next season in a real sprint car. Man, what is the deal with this screw? We may have to pass on this screw and come back to it. It just does not want to go in. Alright, we got it in finally. Now it's finishing. That screw just did not want to cooperate tonight for some reason. It is in now, so it's just a matter of getting it in the rest of the way. Alright, so There you go. 360 or 410? And yeah, I am very curious too. I messaged my Mike earlier today to ask him if he knew what parts he was going to put in it or what case, and I didn't get a response back yet. It was a little while. He has not been on Discord since then, so I am curious myself. I want to know what they're going to put in there, as well as. 602 crate. Alrighty. Well, I was totally off. And trying to keep track of chat the best I can. It's a little difficult sometimes, but let's see here. Get this last fan. Alrighty. Obviously, hopefully y'all can see that. At least a little bit. Sometimes you just need a little extra light from a mag light. And they're durable for when I drop them, so. It's always nice to have it laying around. You know what, let's start. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start in the front. Alright, got one in. What do you say out there for anybody that's watching chat? So once we get this third one in, should we fire it up and see how much it's going to light up in here? Go ahead and plug the power supply in. And just see how bright these three are going to be. Or actually, we'll fourth one we get in and plug it in and see what it's going to be like. Oh, you should tell that friend to give it back. Tell him it's my turn to race. Tell him he's had his fun in the sun. Now it's time for yours. Alright, so these four going in a lot easier. Go bright or go home. Definitely what I'm thinking. Alright, so we got one more fan to go. We'll go ahead and crank these bad boys up. Once we get all of them in, we'll plug all of them in. Why not? And see really what we can do. It won't be a full run here, but obviously I can't put in the USB, so it's just going to be rainbow, but whatever. I like them. They look cool anyway. So we'll fire it up with 4 here, and then we'll get the other 4 in the top, the 3 on the radiator, or sorry, 5. We'll get the 4 on the radiator, and then the 1 on the back, and we'll fire those up as well. Whoops, sorry about that. Moving the camera over here. Do apologize for that. Alright, so we got our 3 cables in. Alright, gonna unzip tie this one real quick. Definitely, everyone, thanks for following. We're trying to get this channel up. I'm gonna have reviews and such on here, PC building. Pretty much my daily life is gonna be on here. Separate. As soon as I can change my name, I will be getting rid of the VRN in front of it. Just Mr. C, as I don't plan on keeping anything to do with Virtual Racing Network on this PC or on this channel. So really no need for it, as I have, of course, my other channel for that. So that is that. Get this last fan installed, and I'm gonna have to open up another box of screws. So, give me just a momento. I know y'all can't see off the camera there, but just getting this bag of screws out here. Don't want to lose my Velcro pads because I really need those for later on. These screws just don't want to come out today. There we go. Put that right there for now. Alrighty. 4 screws to go, and then we'll plug this bad boy in. And we'll see just what it looks like underneath here. This will be the first time I've actually plugged any fans in inside this case and actually powered them on. It is actually just that new that it hasn't even had power in it yet. So this will be the first time here on the stream. Alrighty. So someone should tell Mike to get in here, because I know Mike loves RGB. He should be in here watching this right now. But he's probably doing family stuff, so if you want to tag him, tell him hey, RGB going up, so he should be in here watching. Turn that out of the way. Sour, please? Sour Patch. I like Sour Patch. I don't understand how Derek watches chat and races. It's hard enough to watch chat just sitting here at a chair while screwing in screws. Good news is, once we get to the upper fans, this little tiny screwdriver will not be a problem anymore. We'll actually get to bust out the full-size screwdriver. Well, somewhat full-size. A little bigger. I don't know. Maybe we'll go with the bigger one over to my right. But regardless, we'll be able to get a bigger fan in. And the cool thing is we can also actually get some tubing back in here. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm not going to worry about cabling too much right here. I will be adjusting the cables and getting that all set up here in just a little bit. But I want to put these back in. You might be obviously wondering why I put it back in, but I need them in there for the tubing. Plus, I really want to know how it's going to be once it's on and everything's in place. So that is a why for that. So I should probably unscrew this. You can't see, but I am just putting on a O-ring at the moment, so nothing major going on there. Get on there. There we go. Probably should have put the back one on first, don't you think? That was not my finest hour, I will say that. Definitely should have put the first, the back, the back section on first here. This thing does not want to go on right now. There we go. Yes, do as I say, AMX. Don't do as I do. I really should have put this back section on first. But, yeah, whatever. You live, you learn, right? Alright, so now that we have this, oh, Brian, fixing to power these things on here to see kind of what it's going to look like here. I always tell people to think smart, work smarter, not harder. I did not obey my own advice at all. I just put the first one in here, the front one, before I put the back one in. I was just going to make it difficult. And Brian, thanks for the host. And I'm actually going to have to take it out, I think, so. Oh, Jalopy's here, hosting. Thanks, Jalopy. Hopefully he's here in chat with us, too. Does that mean he is done streaming? And I did this totally the wrong way. Again, Jalopy, I probably should have put this in first, but again, I don't listen to my own rules. I mean, rules are meant to be broken, right? So I'm going to have to do this the hard way. But why not, right? As he says, send it. So we're just going to put it in here and hope for the best. As we're going to have to tighten that up. You can't see what I'm tightening right now, but there is a fitting down there that I'm having to tighten up. Now we're going to have to put this on. Jalopy, you done with your stream already? I figured you'd be streaming after hours by now. Alrighty. Whew, okay. Yeah, that is close. That is really close. Ah, there we go. I am putting my new PC together, partially. Is what I am doing at the moment. We just got the fans installed. And now we're finagling some tubing in, trying to make it work. Yes, this is pretty much what I do for a living. Building high-end PCs. And this is the struggles of doing it sometimes. Yes, and it gets caught on crap inside these computers all the time. It royally sucks. Thanks for the follow. I feel like jalopy right now. Alright, I think we're finally getting this thing screwed in. Yes, I stick my hand in PCs for a living. Alrighty. Put this hard drive back in here. Oh, man. Alright, let's get an up close here, would you? So, for anyone that just joined, Jalopy and all those, we just put these new fans in. Had to take these out. Put the tubing back in here. Put my drain valve back in. That's right in there somewhere. Hooked everything back up. Now we're going to power these things on so we can get a feel for what they are going to look like down in there. So, that being said, what did I do with it? There it is. Got to plug them into my little adapter thingy real quick. So I give my one just a momento. I gotta find my power supply first. There it is. Okay, we're not trying to make this look fancy, so it's literally just going to get set on the desk right now. Okay. Nothing fancy about this crap. You can't really, well, you can't see it. Just a backup power supply there. Nothing too great, too fancy. Just enough to make stuff happen. Okay, so this is just a mock run, of course. This is not where the cables are going to go at all. First things first, let's get this thing plugged in. This is probably my least favorite. I hate these 4-pin Molex, but I love them all at the same time. Anyone that doesn't know what a 4-pin Molex looks like, that is it. That's what I'm talking about. The pins constantly try to come out, and it's not fun to deal with. So I'll probably end up gluing these in or something. We'll see how that one plays out once it's all said and done. This one just does not want to stay in, so I'm gonna have to put up with that here. Let's come over here. Let me get this pin in. I swear we'll get it in eventually. Okay, I think we got that in enough, at least for now. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, Jalopy, you still here with us? You definitely you should hire me to build you a computer. We'll get you a supercomputer built. Oh, that no pressure. I've had lots of people watching. This is a cakewalk right now. When I get into the real deep crap, that's when it's gonna hit. I'm too poor. Oh, you can never be too poor. Oh yeah. And this camera just does not do him justice. That one cable is not wanting to connect good. Hang on. It is the one downside to these Molex cables. They can be a pain in the butt. We're going to get this thing plugged in eventually, of course. Alright. Alright, that's much better. Now we're not losing color. Walmart paid you? Alright, there you go. That's essentially what it's going to look like when it's all said and done. Better look here. Again, those, you can see there's color, but it doesn't do it a whole lot of justice. I'm going to have them all orange and white is the color I'm going for. Yeah, that's pretty much what they're going to look like. See if we can get some color in there. But yeah, Derek, there you go. That's the new one. Everyone out there, that's the new one we are doing. RGB, it's going to look sick. I really hope anyway. Obviously, all these cables I'm going to get out of the way. Make them look a little cleaner. And we still have, of course, up here, that is the rest of that loop, plus my 2 reservoirs and pump. The one on the right over here is going to have white in it, and this one here is going to have orange in it, for thermal take colors, of course, because that's all I use. And then I will have 4 more fans up there, one in the back right there, and if this little camera will go, we're gonna have 3 more cameras right there, or cameras, fans. So there's still a lot of work to do on this build, but we're definitely looking forward to it here. This is a 15 was the most we've ever had on the stream, so I think most of that's thanks to Derek. So thanks for the people coming in, Derek. If you're into computer builds or just want to learn, that's what this channel will be for. I will play some games on here just to test stuff out, but mainly for testing out new stuff I get from Thermal Take, building PCs, stuff like that. So yeah, that's what this channel is going to be for when it's all said and done. That being said, I'm going to power that off and unplug these, and we're going to get the rest of these installed real quick. This should go fairly quickly for the rest of them, mainly for the sheer fact that it's going to be a longer screwdriver. It's so hard with that little tiny screwdriver to do anything at all. Alright, so give me just a second to get this power supply out of the way. Derek, I think I need tips so I can get a new chair. This thing is ridiculous. It's so squeaky. I hate it. But it was good while it lasted. Now it just squeaks. Your screwdriver's hard to work with too. Alright, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but... Oh, Henry's in the house with the follow, or with the host. Sorry, I thought that was a follow. Where'd my screws go? Alrighty. Go figure, Jalopy. $10 thrift store here. This was at Office Depot, I think I got this, where I got it. It lasted for a little while until it didn't work anymore. So... Now it just doesn't work at all. It's just squeaks and squawks and makes all kinds of noise. Yeah, good times, good times. Yeah, apparently so. I thought I was. Actually, that's not true. I tend to way overexpend like everything, so... Derek, have you even got to see a good look at this entire case? I don't even... Oh, Henry with the follow. Whoops. I feel like totally Derek right now with the follow. I like absorbed some of how Derek talks on his stream. I feel like such a scrub right now. You have not? Well, let's see if we can get a better view then. There is the whole case. It is freaking huge. And with the door, I can't show you too much over there because my bed's a mess. So we're not going over that side. That is the whole case there. It is massive. Yeah, it's massive. I told you this thing weighs 102 pounds. It is ridiculous heavy. And there's a reason. This case is all steel and aluminum is what it is. So it's definitely not for just everybody. That is 100% sure. You don't want AMD if you're gonna go custom water cooling. I mean, AMD's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm an Intel guy. That's what I like. So I try to keep with the Intel, but I have done AMD builds. They're not bad. They're just not my forte. I don't particularly care for them too much, but they are good. I wonder if we can get this camera inside the case. Dude, you can't see anything. It is so dark in there. I feel like Jay's 2 cents. There, how's that? I did. He was complaining that it wouldn't go on. Yeah, Derek, you can't put an Oculus on with a headset on your head. It just doesn't work. Oops. I may have to kill my stream if Derek goes after hours. It's been a long time since I've... Actually, not. It's been a long time. When's the last time you went after hours? Derek, it's been a while. I'm just waiting until I do my first something stupid, and I'm sure someone will clip it. Luckily, I think the worst thing I can do is probably like drop a screw or something. I don't think there's too terribly much I can screw up. Unless you're bitwit and leak fluid all over your computer case. It's been a few days. Well, I think it's Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. I think the last one was it the spaghetti one? Dang it. There we go. His little screwdriver ain't working. If I zap the motherboard with static, I quit. I will just quit building computers at that point. Because I don't know if you can see. I don't wear any static things like on either one of my arms, so I don't believe in them. I guess technically I do believe in them, but I just don't wear them. Don't feel the need to. As long as I ground myself, I think I should be good. So yeah, Derek, when you gonna throw some more spaghetti? Do I need to start tipping bits all over again? I mean, that was my whole goal, was just to get you to throw spaghetti, so I feel like my life's been accomplished at this point. I guess if that's what it takes, then we will start tipping bits again for more spaghetti. Ah. This is probably one of the hardest parts. More only 75,000. That's not more than enough, right? Actually, I got to thinking, Derek, since you're here, that 75,000, that is just an achievement. It may actually be more than that. That means I've at least reached that. So It very well could be closer to like 80 or 100. I really don't know. I think that just means that's an achievement that I reached. No, run a race screw. Yes, I had a few screws loose just now. Depending on who you ask, that may be a permanent thing. Whoa, back in place. Stupid fan. I don't recommend letting them dangle like that, but it has to be done. Yeah, you get a clip. Mine's not gonna be near as fun though, because mine's not like raging or anything. Although if you hang around long enough, there's probably a good chance I will rage at a computer at some point when it really ticks me off. There is a real good possibility of that. Yeah, I don't think I have his Corey Rage thing. Although it would be quite hilarious, to be honest. Oh, I don't know if you heard that pop. I just popped my ankle or shoulder or something. So where's Cole Newhoffen been? I haven't seen him in your chat in like days. Pretty sure he's like a DW super fan. Oh, dang it. No, Derek Walter, man, he ain't cool enough to have the title DW. That's Derek Walker. The problem is sometimes he doesn't go boogity boogity boogity. He just goes Ricky. Oh, it's really hot in this room right now. Poor Derek even gets made fun of in my channel. Hey, in Derek's defense, I will say this. Derek, you have gotten a lot better since you got rid of that pink car. You used to get destroyed inside that pink car. I don't know what you changed, but ever since you got rid of the pink car, you don't seem to get wrecked as much. I will definitely have fun. I'm going to wrap it up here soon myself, because I'm going to go chat with people on TeamSpeak and have some fun in there. I just want to get majority of this done anyway. We'll see how much I actually get done. Sit down for a minute while I get these screws in. Later. Hopefully you don't take all your your viewers with you. Alrighty. I need music like Derek has. I just don't want it to cut out my chat after it's over. Does anybody here that streams know how to play music that doesn't take away from your stream later? I know I tried and it cut out my music, so. Or cut out everything. And I clearly don't want my sound gone. Alright. Time to bust out only 2 more. Oh, shoot. If you're counting fans, I was like, man, I'm a fan short, but duh, I've got one hanging here, sorry. Whoopsie. My bad. I may have forgotten that was on there. I may have to play some royalty-free music then. But they disregard that thing falling. That was an accident. I told you if you hung around, sooner or later I'd do something dumb. I'd forgot you were still here. I hadn't heard from you in a while. Good to see you are still here, though. By the way, Hornet, since you're still here, alright, have fun. I will definitely have fun with my fans. Hornet, for you know how I've been talking about the Thermaltake, these new fittings, the Compression Seaf Pro? This is one reason these are really nice. I'll see if we get up close. I unscrewed it, and I need this whole thing, obviously. The lighting is horrible, but I need this out of the way. I need it over here somewhere, out of the way. With these, you can literally just raise this up, drop it, and slide the whole thing over. Instead of having to pick up and do all that, you can just literally slide it out and slide it back over. It makes life so much easier having to deal with those. Well, that is, you lurk sometimes. But yeah, that's why I love those fittings. Literally, you just slide it off and put it into place where you want it. They are so handy when it comes to stuff like that. Yeah, they are nice. I love them. By far the best fittings I have ever had in my life. And I think it's about time to bust out the little screwdriver. Yep, big screwdriver ain't gonna work no more. Hopefully you can kind of see what I'm working on here. What the heck? Well, apparently that screw didn't even go in. I'm hoping y'all can see what I'm working on here. Yeah. There's just not a good place to put this camera right now. Does anybody, do you know, Hornet, if Tony's gonna be streaming tonight? Or has he said anything anyway? If he is, I may stop mine and watch his. And we're down to 6. I think Derek took some of his followers with him. But I'm glad we got 1, see what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got about 5 or 6 streamers, so or followers. I'm happy. It is. They have their stream tomorrow, so he may not. He may get to bed kind of early, so if he does, he does. Thought I'd see, why is that screw not wanting to go in? I cannot figure out why this screw will not go in. Oh, whoops. Well, I should probably pay attention to this, shouldn't I? Well, pooty doos. I'm gonna have to get over there and watch him. Why is that not going in? I think the hole is stripped out. Something's not right with this. Oh, it is not fun. I do not know what the problem is. Yeah, sure enough, the uh, the screw holes is you can't see it, but the where the screw goes, it's actually too small. It's weird. None of the others were that small. Hopefully this won't be visible. I'm going to try something. That's going to have to do. I'm going to have to use a weird, funky screw that I don't really want to use. Let me try this one. Yeah, the hole stripped out further than it should be for some reason. I'm not sure how it got that way. It wasn't like that a second ago, or when I took the other one out. That's a very interesting dilemma. So I'm gonna have to use this screw here. It's gonna be hard to see. It looks pretty similar, but it's not flat right here. So hopefully it's not too noticeable. Hopefully I can screw it in enough that you won't even notice it at all. That is not what I expected for some reason. And when you start putting a computer together, the last thing you expect is the hole to be wallowed out bigger than the screw. Keep in mind, this radiator has never even been used. It's brand new, so not my favorite thing, to say the least. Well, it's gonna maybe be noticeable, but I don't think it's gonna be too bad, so that'll have to do. So who do we have in chat? I know Hornet, we got you in here. Jalopy left, so who else we have in here? Definitely let us know. That's what you're looking at so far. I have one more to go. I'm a little frustrated I had to put that other screw in. I don't think you can notice it too bad. So that's good. A little frustrating, but got the 3 fans in there. Fixing to put the 4th one right there. The one in the back you can see. And of course the 3 on the bottom. A little disappointed that it didn't want to work right, at least, but I think these last ones are going to be good. We'll see. Hornet, I can't remember if you've done any custom loop stuff, or did you build your computer, or are you working up to build one? Honestly, there's so many people in Discord. Half the time I don't know what we're talking about, whether it's pizza or computers, or you never know. And tell Tony I said hola. Pizza computers. You know, I would be stoked if I could build a computer that would make me pizza, like real edible pizza. That would be sick. I mean, yeah, I would be thrilled if that could be a real deal. Have, like a little oven built into it. Maybe I could like mix in, build a computer slash, um, yeah. See, use the heat from the PC to make the pizza. You can like mix in a computer mixed with an easy bake oven or something, and make yourself pizzas. I mean, I'm definitely game for that. If somebody wants to help me invent that and get a patent, not only would we have all the pizza we ever wanted to eat, we'd be rich too on top of it. So I'm I am definitely game for being rich and having all the pizza I can eat. So uh, I would definitely not knock that at all. Yeah, I wonder how that didn't have to be one really big bay. It would be awesome. I agree. Have a easy bake computer. I think this is something we need to move on before somebody else steals the idea. Darn it. Always leave it to the last one to be a pain in the butt. It always is. Get into these confined little spaces. Because it does help if you're actually in the screw hole. Well, kind of burst my bubble then. I wanted it already. Well, at least now I don't have to invent it. I won't be rich, but I can still have all the pizza I want. Should have known if I've had it, the idea somebody else has by now. So at least I know it is out there and doable. The question is, Hornet, how much does that thing cost? I would imagine it's probably a butt ton of money. $30? Yeah. See, I'm a big man. I need pizza. I need like a lot of pizza. What I just realized, I have a fitting here, but I don't have anything to go on it. I have no idea what to do with the fitting that goes there. Interesting. I have half a fitting missing that I have no earthly idea what I did with. Oh, that's always handy. Lose your fittings and don't know what you do with them. Cookie size stuff. Yeah, that ain't gonna do me much good. I guess if I needed cookies, I could make me a full size pizza and give my dog a little cookie size pizza. Sorry about that. You get a nice shot of my elbow there. It is very hot in this room right now. But I don't want to turn my fan on because then that's all you'll hear and you won't hear me. So, I do apologize. Alright. So all those are in. Move this over and literally screw it back into place. That easy. Well, there is most of them. Still got one more to go. And I think I'm being poked on 15. Nothing going on in there. Alright, so what's Tony playing, by the way, Hornet? I obviously can't see, but... I would imagine, if I had to guess, before you type it, he's probably playing Monster Hunter. Would be my guess. Wreckfest? Wow. Boy, was I wrong. Alright, she about ready to light this puppy up. Oh, I got one too many screws. Agnes. Oh, well, there went one screw. Alright, one pan to go, guys. One pan to go. Huh. This is really difficult. Hang on, guys. Let's hope this works. We got one in, sort of. This is not an this door supposedly comes off, but I, for one, have not figured out how to get it off. So. Yeah, I have not figured out how to get this door off. It's just making this job way harder than it has to be. I don't know if I can actually do this without 4 hands. Yes, there are a lot of fans. That's not even all of them. There's still those four down there. Yeah, they are very nice fans. I love them. I'm not liking this case too much right now, to be honest. The fact that it won't, I don't know how to get the door off. I never looked into it, so I'm having to try and finagle this thing right now. Okay. Dang it. Whoa. Oh. How big is the case? So we can get you. It's pretty big. It's a pretty massive case. It's the um, Vantex Endo Elite. If you want to look it up, you can. Uh, it comes in a huge trunk when you get it. This thing weighs 72 pounds outside of its case. Inside the crate that it comes in, it weighs 102 pounds, I do believe. So it weighs a ton. Needless to say, trying to move this thing is not the easiest task in the world. And this door is supposed to come off, but I don't know how it comes off. Short of me just taking the screws off. We may have to figure something else out with this one because it does not want to go in. And my headset doesn't want to reach the rest of the way either. Alright, I think we figured out a way to do this. Let's chat real fast. This one is my new personal one. The other one, this place is a wreck. I'm just gonna show it anyway. I don't care. My other personal one is sitting right over there that I'm on right now. That is all the stuff that I have for client builds right there that's piling up at the moment. There is one client build I'm working on down there. And that case where it says Fantex, that is the behemoth of a box that this thing comes in. So now you see it's a wreck. But that is what this thing comes in. It is huge, it's heavy. And yes, it is my new personal one that I am working on at the moment. And this headset just not want to reach. Should have sprung for the wireless. Make sure I go righty-tighty. That tends to help things too. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. It's been a work in progress. We've been building on this computer for weeks now, so I'm definitely glad to be getting close to the end of it for sure. I just cannot. This thing is not wanting to operate right now. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna take this headset off and then give me 2 seconds. Be right back. I think I saw your question. Yes, we're actually about to turn those on here in a minute. Um, Manufacturer problems. Yes, I just saw that. Sorry. Yes, there is gonna be a ton of RGB. I have 4 strips in there that will run off my motherboard. The motherboard will be RGB, as well as things won't reach, as well as the fans, which I'm about to turn on. Yes, I really do need a wireless mic. This thing is utterly ridiculous. I am looking at getting a Blue Yeti for streaming, at least for this type of streaming. So it's just not wanting to cooperate tonight. Alrighty. Whew, that was way more work than it should have been. Alright, but we have all 5 of those fans in. 4 in down there. Let's plug some power in and see what this thing looks like, shall we? I'm gonna need another hub, actually. That one will hold 5. Yes, I definitely need a wireless mic. Should have went with the A50, but problem is I'm on here so much I never have time to charge anything. Okay, so we got our second little box there. Nice little thermal tape. Crap. Guess I'm gonna get the thing. I've got to get the power cord out too, don't I? Tends to help things. Let's see. Well, so we got 7 people. I'm definitely thrilled. Alrighty. Now we gotta have the power cord, obviously, kinda helps, so. Can't very well turn on the RGB if we don't have any power to it, so. We're going to turn these bad boys on. Get somewhat of an idea what this is gonna look like anyway. Colors. The first reservoir closest to the right, that one is going to have an opaque white. And the one closer to the left, to the back, is going to have orange, like a darker orange. Now that is the color scheme we are going with here for this build. As it is the thermal tape colors. And we're going to do some custom cables that are orange, black, and white. So there is a lot of stuff planned for this build. We were shooting to have it done by the 29th, but needless to say, that goal came and went. So we are not going to make it to show it off on the Newegg Plays show, unfortunately. But sad face there, but we'll at least get something up there, I think, to show it off. It just is not going to be the full thing. Yeah, definitely my favorite, mainly because I'm a Tony Stewart fan. But I also like it, of course, for the thermal take reasons, of course, as well. Which is the brand I use. It's basically the only brand I use if I have any say in it. Ooh, we about lost that one. Let's see, let's stick that over there for the moment. Okay, so we got our little hub here. We'll try to lower this so you can see. I got our fan hub. And I don't know. See if you'll be able to see it there. Yeah, you see all those little spots there. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll hold 5 fan hubs. So we just literally plug 5 fans in. Normally we would be a little more picky about which one goes where. However, with this particular run right now, not that big of an issue because, well, it doesn't matter. We're not running them any certain way or anything like that. So we're just literally plugging them in to make sure they all work for starters. We know the bottom ones work, so this is just a test run for all intents and purposes, just to make sure it all works. Yeah, I kind of feel bad, Hornet, that Tony's not here and Mike's not here. You should tell them we're gonna power it on. Maybe they'll come in at least for a minute. All right, so we got all those in. Looks like a freaky looking spider going on. What it honestly looks like. Yeah, we should tell them. Maybe they'll stop by. I know Tony's obviously streaming, so that's doubtful for him, but you know, maybe Mike will stop by and chat it up with us for a minute. Alright, one last cable to plug in. Okay, all cables are accounted for. Alright, Hornet, you ready? I'll let you say ready, so then I'll turn this bad boy on. I'll give you a minute there. As soon as Hornet's ready, I know he's been waiting to see this. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Oops. I told you if you hang around, we'd screw something up eventually. We failed. Ouch. Oh, there we go. Yes, Elephant. I build. I do maintenance on stuff, but I also build higher end PCs. I'll do other computers too. But for most purposes, I build higher end stuff, custom water loop stuff like that. But I do build just about anything. All right, now we're ready. I forgot to plug the power supply in. I told you you'd get a fail out of this eventually. All right, now we're ready. Let's turn this bad boy on. Oh, so pretty. I get to watch it twice because I get the live and I get the replay. Those are just insanely bright. And of course, you do have all of these down here that are lit up. So they are all lit up, working great. I can't shut the door and see what it looks like with the tempered glass behind it. Obviously, I can't because of the wires, but they are going to look freaking amazing. Yes, that's what we're talking about, RGB. I really wish Mike was here to see this because I know he is dead set RGB as I am. So I kind of feel like he's missing out. Let's see. I say Jeff, I meant Mike. Let's see if Mike is here. Alright, we put in Discord. It is awesome. I literally could stare at this all night long and just let it run. And I can feel the cool air coming off. Keep in mind, I still have 3 more to put in. I don't have them yet. Get the camera here. I am going to be putting 3 more in there, right in there. What's really funny too is when it to show just how bright those things are, if you can't already tell anyway. Earlier when I tried to show that off, remember you could barely see that clear tube. It was like dark up in that corner, and it was dark in the front of this case. Look how much those fans light up this case. Like it is ridiculous how much light these things give off. So definitely, for anyone if you're like me, scared of the dark, leave it on. It'll light up your room. Um, I want to get the power supply that's RGB from Thermaltake, but unfortunately, it's kind of null and void for me because um, of the fact that I don't really need it per se because you can't see. What you can't see, Hornet here, and anyone else that's out there watching, is right back here, that wall back there. That is where the power supply is. It is behind that wall. So even if I had an RGB one, it's not like you would see it anyway because it is fairly hidden. Um, and why not here? I'm going to turn off the lights. Let's see what this thing looks like with no lights on real fast. Alright, let's pull this camera out of here. Oh, hang on. We got Mike in chat. Alright, we got Mike. Hang on, I gotta get him in here. I want him to see this. I know he's RGB, so he'll love it. Did I post that I was streaming? I don't think I ever posted in the I'm streaming channel. Ah, we got a follow. What's up? Good to see you. We got another Newegg Twitchy in here. Or Newegg Twitchy? I don't know what you call us, but regardless, we got some Newegg peeps in the house tonight. Hopefully Mike will be here soon. I really want to see if Mike does get here. Alright. Yo. There you go. Yeah, hopefully we're getting Mike in here. He is here. I know he was typing in chat. I know he is dead set on RGB, and it looks freaking amazing. I know it looks more white to y'all, but it is straight up color to me. So I got green, yellow, blue, purple, red, and pinks. Yo, Mike's in the house. What's up, Mike? Yes, it looks freaking amazing. And that's just the top half here. We'll go down real fast. There is the lower half. So let's straighten that camera up a little bit. That is the lower half. It is so bright that it just makes it white. You can tell there's a little color in there. I don't have all the cable management is going to be redone, but I don't have any lights on in this room right now, Mike, just so you know. So no lights are on in this house, and it is lighting up that much. Like, you can see everything. So I am really digging these new fans. What's cool is on the front side, though. You can't. I don't have them in there yet, but you'll still be able to see it. But absolutely freaking amazing. That is a ton of RGB. So there you go, Mike. I don't think I'm gonna make the 29th. Or whatever. Is the 29th the? That's the day, right? When we're doing the whatever it's called. It's the 29th. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Trying to figure out why that was a little lower than I wanted it to be, but I forgot the thing's skinnier, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it, Mike. Let's leave it. However, it does look freaking badass. I ain't gonna lie. I love it. Love the way it looks. And why, Mike? You should be streaming, man. I could be watching you right now instead of just staring at these lights like some crackhead. I'm like mesmerized by them. I'm not gonna lie, I am. Sad thing is, like, I have RGB strips in here. Y'all can't see them, but they are in here on the sides over here, in the front, and even in the bottom. But I don't really need them. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that you're moving. He's moving on up in the world. I'm hoping this place that you're moving into comes with like its own streaming room, like a man cave. You gotta have a man cave, or as I like to call it, the streaming cave. But close enough. Yeah, that's what we'd like to hear. I'd like to move, but I like living out kind of on the outskirts of the city. So, uh, there you go, your own stream room. The only downside is I'm not close to Pizza Hut, and I like Pizza Hut. I like wings, and I like pizza and pasta, and I'm not close to any of that. So I have to get everything delivered, and they don't like to deliver. The Cavo game. We gotta name it. I like that. The Cavo game host Mike. So what do you think? Oh, that sucks on it. If I couldn't get stuff delivered, I'd probably freak out. So that I can imagine. Let's put the cam in place. There you go, Mike. I know everybody's been wanting to see the RGB fans. It's so bright. Yeah, I want to see if I can turn those down again. I had them fixed earlier, and I broke them again. So let's see if we can get a better look here, Mike, so you can get a better. Yeah, I'm also broke, Mike. I keep shelling out all this money. Ah, there you go. What motherboard you get? I have the Gigabyte Aurorus Gaming Ultra or Ultra Gaming right now. Um, Probably gonna upgrade to the Gaming 7 or the 9. I'm not sure yet. How that? There you go, Mike. Though, yes, the PC life. That is my life. Took down the exposure quite a bit, so you can actually see some of the colors in them. They Yeah. I, Good news is I like ramen noodles, so you know I can live off that. I literally for a while, I kid you not, um, whenever we were traveling racing all the time, I lived off Dr Pepper, Kit Kat, ramen noodles in the little cup, and those little Vienna sausages or whatever they're called that you can get in like the little bit can of like 9, I think it's in there. I used to live off of. That is what I live off of. Lived off of. Well, I can't talk. Oh yeah, it was not the best, but I kind of like them, so it wasn't too terribly bad. I wonder if you can see down here. You get a feel. You can't really tell is it doesn't want to focus just how much it's reflecting off this. Yes, the Mill of Kings. Uh, do explain, Hornet, my RGB screen. Oh, you said wow, BRB screen. I should. I should set this as the be right back screen. Oh, we got Black Cat. Is that the Black Cat? Like, as in the one that keeps Mike in check so he doesn't do crazy stuff? And thanks for the follow, Black Cat. So yeah, is this the Black Cat that keeps Mike in line? The one and only. Well, that's good. So yeah, Mike said he's not ready to do his thing. He's got stuff he's still got to do. I can't personally wait. I want to see him build a computer on stream. I don't know about you, Hornet. I think you said you're ready for it too. So I think everybody's ready for this except for Mike right now. Uh, I personally want to see it. I've somewhat built mine. I guess I can say I built on this. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, and you still, for the ones out there that didn't know I got this yet, I know we got some new people out there, but we did get this too. It's hard to see, but we got the RGB water block going in as well. So, yeah, I think you'll do fine. It's I assumed he built. Mike, that is. Did you build the one you have now? I don't know. I never asked, but it's not that hard. You'll be fine as long as you don't do anything crazy like me. And I'm not talking crazy build. I'm talking like drop screws all over the place. Then you'll be fine. They are really hypnotic. That's why I'm still sitting here just staring at them. And as for the coolant, when my funds build back up, I am going to get 2 bottles of the white Thermaltake C1000 and 2 bottles of the orange C1000. Do one loop orange, one loop white for the Thermaltake colors, and then my fans will be orange as well. Um, Gonna be doing some custom cables that are orange, black, and white as well for that. So a lot of stuff. Um, and that's awesome. I thought you had said you built your one. I couldn't remember. I know this will be interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really interested in this stream on the 29th, or whatever day it is. I think it's the 29th, Wednesday, coming up, because I know Tony said he is not the builder site type. He wants to play the games type. So it's be interesting. I don't know what Dennis or Bill are, but I think it's going to be interesting having all those different types of personalities in there on one computer build. This could get very interesting. Oh, so Dennis and Mike are the builders. So there we go. We got 2 builders, and the others are the gamers. I could see Dennis being the builder. Bill seems like the type that he's more the gamer. He is he's the competitive type. Just from the little I've watched him, I think he's more of the gotta win competitive type. So, so yeah, Mike. Hopefully, we'll get you some of this stuff. Oh, yeah, we got the family feud. We are not getting involved in this one. Um, yeah, I hopefully will take some pictures of this and we'll put it in chat or in the thing. and we'll show it off. I ain't gonna have everything, but at least I'll have something for you to show off. Dennis and Bill are gonna be. You're not even gonna be building it, Mike. So if those two are building it, what are you gonna be doing it? I guess somebody has to be the supervisor, right? I can't even say that like 2 times fast. So Mike is gonna be the supervisor. Ah. Showing off my pictures of my half-built computer. See this beauty? She's not really that done. The good news is the pictures do way more justice for these fans than video does. Unless you got like a $10,000 computer or camera or something. And why am I so tired? Probably because it's midnight, but I don't have anything to do in the morning, so I'm staying up late tonight. Yes, you have till the 29th to get those photos in to Mike. Actually, you get them into the PC builds area, not technically to Mike. Who does that? Vu, Matt? What's his name? I get so confused. Like, I hear Vu and then I hear Matt, and there's like so many people that I think run that one computer that I don't ever know who's there. And just when I get used to, like, hey, we got Dennis, Bill, Mike, and Tony, some new person like pops into the stream, and I don't know who they are. And then Mike's like, "They're back. So and so's back," and I'm like, "I didn't know they were gone. I didn't know they were new." Let's see. What is white balance? Anybody know what white balance does? Hmm. It's all Bob's fault. That works for me. Of course, then again, I may not even make it to the 29th. I may sit here and stare at these fans for the next like 3 weeks. I don't know. Still need some fittings, so I need a few more 90 degrees fittings and cool it, and I think I should be good. I'm not sure, but now I'm being poked. Oh, uh-oh. All right, well, I think I'm gonna shut this thing off. It's nearly midnight, and I got the munchies, so yeah, I think we accomplished quite a bit here tonight. As you see, we got the four up top, one in the back, uh, four in the bottom, giving off plenty of light, of course. We'll see. It's all said and done. I'm definitely looking forward to it. We will have some more PC or fans up there. Yes, thanks, Hornet. It is definitely coming together. I can't wait till it's completely done. I wonder what it'd look like if we got up close and personal with the fan. You can actually see a little bit of the color. I love how the camera doesn't keep up with the fan. That's a little up close and personal with them. No, I'm not the best. There we go. So, really cool deal with the fans. I really like them. Definitely happy with them. So that being said, uh, there you have it. The 4 down below. Everything looking good. Plus, once I get some components in here, I think we will definitely be rocking and rolling with this build. So until then, yeah, I will see y'all at the next stream. Or in Discord here in a minute. One of the two. Either way, see you there.